Your Everyday Soy chat group is very active. Is everything okay, Chick?
People nowadays, you call, they don't want to pick up. They only want text.
You want me to help you to reply?
Who says I can't do it?
I didn't say that.
Every day, I play my brain game and read newspaper all with my phone. You think I don't know how to send SMS?
No, I know you can.
For your info, among me, Louise, and May Wan, I'm the one with the most experience running a business, okay? More than 40 years, I've done it.
Yes, Chi, I know.
What super? Pulled out. So what? I have many other ideas to help the business.
Then they're truly blessed to have you around.
Matthew's gone off early.
Actually, he didn't come home last night. He stayed over at his father's place. He's not been well.
Shocking. The esteemed Sensei snake oil tonics must have lost their effectiveness.
Don't forget, Derek. It was Eunice's family snake oil business that kept Shelley Holdings afloat for many years.
The damn TCM business didn't keep Shelley Holdings afloat. I kept it afloat. I told myself come hell or high water, I would grit my teeth, suck it up and sort it out.
Anyway, please tell Matthew to send Wilson our regards. Hope he feels better soon.
Sure.
I know you had your reservations, but it was too good a deal to pass up. We already sold on short notice. What's not to like?
Okay, we can give it a try.
I mean, it's a 6-month contract to start. We can adjust from there based on how much we need.
Better than nothing. If we don't have Okara, we must well close shop.
No, in fact, the first batch will be delivered today.
Huh? So fast, You mean they have got so much stock at hand?
No, apparently it was meant for another customer, but they were played out. So perfect, right?
Real or not?
Auntie May Wan, don't have to worry. I've got it under control.
I also see it.
How? Your hand still blue-black now?
It'll be good as new soon enough.
You better take care. Don't start another fight, understand?
As if. Yeah, that's fine.
What's that? Vietnamese? Since when you know how to read Vietnamese?
That's the problem. Hock wants me to go and compile all the available construction tenders in Vietnam.
All?
Yep. I guess he wants to see what's out there so he can decide whether to participate in any bids.
He's still a contractor. I thought you mentioned he's a consultant only?
I don't know, okay? It's not as if he tells me anything. Why would he? He's the boss. He says do, I do. The best part, there's hundreds of these stupid tenders and I have to translate every single one.
Zarin, look, there's a bus coming out again. Look.
Ibu, it's fine.
I think it got infected again. Zarin, you are not even looking.
It's fine, Ibu.
I think you better open up and have a look. Have a look again.
But I just changed it for you this morning.
Please, I don't want to go to the hospital again, Zarin. Please.
Up to now, the police haven't charged him. Those Shelleys are too much.
If you're coming here for another fight, please go away. You have caused us enough trouble.
Good, You and him still so tight, even after he sabo your business.
You yourself know that you purposely cho-cho him first. The one who sabo my business is you.
Sorry, Ma. Looks like I fell for his sweet talk again.
And you even dare to steal his girlfriend.
I didn't steal Madeline. She chose me. He just cannot tahan the thought of losing to me.
I don't want to talk to you about this anymore. You can't even admit it to yourself. I give up.
Now that you're married to Madeline, you could be having a comfortable life. But you don't want. All because of a Shelley.
It's not I don't want. I want. But because you did it for the wrong reasons.
Yes, I'm calling for more info about your upcoming tender.
Zarin?
Sorry, do you speak English?
Zarin, I'm hungry.
No, English. I'm actually calling from Singapore and I would like to...
Can I
hello?
get some biscuits? I don't mind another coffee.
Ibu, can't you say I'm on the phone? Hi. Hello?
Well, I'm sorry I'm such a big inconvenience to you.
excuse me. Ibu, you're not, okay? I'm just trying to do my work. Yeah, sorry, about the tender.
Sorry, I'm so useless. I can't do simple things by myself.
Ibu, Devi will be back soon from the market and she'll prepare your lunch. Remember you gave her a list of what to buy? Yeah, hello?
Of course I remember. You think I'm so forgetful? I can remember simple thing like that.
Yeah,
Never mind, you can do your work.
So-
I can make my own coffee.
I'll do it. I'll do it. You just sit down and wait for me, okay?
Is that the Okara that just got delivered? Oh, it's not too bad. We can put it in my car.
The delivery man went to get the rest. There are 10 more cartons. Enough okara for 1 whole month.
Oh, hi.
Hey, I've been trying to call you.
Oh, crap. I left my phone at home.
The shipment came to my shop. By right, this should be sent to the central kitchen.
No problem. We can put it in my car.
May Wan.
I think you better call them and change the address for the delivery.
Are these supposed to be cold?
Louise, you're supposed to order the dry ones, not the fresh ones.
There's a difference?
All our recipes are using the dry ones because the dry ones can keep for a long time, at least a few months.
And then the fresh kind?
Only a few days. Plus, got to keep inside the fridge or it will spoil.
Can't we just dry it ourselves?
But you have to dry it in the oven for many hours. How to dry so much?
Oh, Dios.
Hang on. May Wan, this is all my fault. I mean, you warned me about taking the deal, but no.
Never mind, never mind. We have to find a way to handle all this.
Here I was thinking I was being smart, but stupid. Stupid, stupid.
Maybe I can ask your papa.
No, I don't need him.
She didn't pick my call and she didn't reply to our messages. So I thought maybe she will be here.
She's at home with Zarin.
And this Louis, he kalang kabo. When he saw those okara in my shop, and he got panicked and ran off to nowhere.
I can call Zarin to ask if he's free to bring her down.
Ken?
It'll be good for her to get out from the house.
Thanks, this supplier thing, I tell you, is giving me a big headache, you know. We need all the kind of help we can get.
But what if people have been trying to contact me, but they can't? Or what if somebody stole my phone and can access all my info?
Ibu, I promise you didn't lose your phone. I'm sure it's somewhere, you know. I'll get Devi to look for it for you later. Okay? Yeah, what?
Auntie May Wan wants to discuss some stuff about Everyday Soy with Chi, but she can't contact her. Do you think Chi will be keen to come down to Boss Lady?
Yes, she will definitely be keen. Okay, bye.
Who's that?
That was Rose. She says Auntie May Wan is having issues with Everyday Soy.
Issues? What issues? You see, I need to find my phone.
It's okay, Boo. Auntie May Wan specially requested for your advice. They just can't do it without you.
I knew it. You know, among me, Louis, and May Wan, I'm the one with the most experience running a business. More than 40 years. I've done it.
Exactly. That's why they need you there. ASAP. I'll get David to look for your phone, and then you can quickly change, and then I'll bring you down to the Taohui shop. Okay?
Okay.
Let me guess, you heard about what happened through Matthew.
I must say it was pretty savage of you, Yoke. Or maybe it was just the way he told it.
What do you want? Young?
I just want to make things better, okay? Between you guys.
There is no making things better. It's done. It's over. You've moved on, right? Time for all of us to do that as well.
Have you been working well with James and Lalanya?
Well, I always do my best, but it's not always up to me. Anyway, I was thinking of setting up my consultancy in Vietnam too.
That's an amazing idea. The beaches in Phuket are to die for.
Buy a villa there, okay?
With whose money?
Daddy, don't be tacky.
Nah, I puked for you already. I know you don't like to dirty your fingers.
You see how he takes care of me, Daddy?
Thank heavens you're finally here. Louis is at his wit's end.
It's only a few, not too bad.
There are more boxes at the back.
Since when did this place become a warehouse?
Look, I know what the contract says. I'm just asking if we can be a little bit more flexible on this.
Didn't you read my messages? I thought that's why you came.
I came for my usual Tao Hui. Nothing more, nothing less.
Louis is in over his head. He needs your help.
What he needs is to have the iron in him to succeed.
Why can't you be more supportive? You just want him to fail.
Exactly.
I did you a favor by taking all that Okara off you, and you can't just... He just hung up on me. He just hung up on me.
Can't you see how much his business means to him? He's put in so much effort and it's all going down the drain just because of a little boo-boo.
Who?
Yesterday, after the video came out, Keynote came out with an article on Madeline.
They always trying to take advantage of the buzz. Anyway, I already told them, take it down or sue them until the pants drop.
I noticed that. Usually, I'm the one who has to do such things.
I tell you, I was damn pissed off when I saw what they wrote about Madeline. She's quite happy-go-lucky, right? She always says she doesn't care about all these nonsense articles, but I can tell it still affects her. At least a bit. Don't worry, sir. As a husband, it's my job to protect her. And I'm gonna make sure I do that.
Hock, the ladies' room is so well designed. Later you should go and take a peek for inspiration. Why so serious? What did I miss?
Nothing. Just getting to know your hubby a little bit better.
The good news is the supplier is willing to get us out of the contract. The bad news is we have to pay them a massive penalty to compensate them for the breach.
How is this good news like that? Either way, we have to pay them.
It's okay. We'll just use what we can and...
How to use? We can't even use it fast enough. We will end up wasting more than half.
It's fine, okay? We'll find a way.
Hiya, Louisa. I thought you're supposed to be doing that the whole day.
Son, get yourself together. Look, your papa's right there. Why don't you ask him for help?
And what? Give him the satisfaction of gloating at his son, the loser?
I'm sure if you ask him nicely, he'll be willing to give you a loan or some advice.
I guess there's nothing to lose. Dad, I have a proposition for you. We're a little tight on cash right now. We just have some slight supply chain hiccups to work out. But once we iron out the details...
If I'm understanding you right, barely 3 months into setting up your little business, you're bleeding cash and you need a bailout?
Something like that?
No.
Derek.
Louis, this is your business. Take ownership, take responsibility, and work it out. If you can turn this around, then you'll know you've had it in you all along. Simple as that.
And what if I don't?
Then you'll owe your dear partners an apology for wasting their time and money.
You know, Ella once said to me that everything I touch turns to crap. She was spot on. It's what I do best. You know, maybe you and Jadina are better off without me.
Okay, then. Let's close down the business. Save our efforts.
What? That's it? Like, no pep talk, no we're in this together, Louis. We can do it.
If deep down inside you, you have already given up, then what's the point of continuing? Louis, you are the one who came up with this idea. You are the one who convinced me to join you. You are the one who pulled Athena in. Without you, there's no Everyday Soy.
I just don't know how to bounce back from this though.
Of course, we don't know what we are going to do. If we know, we'll be doing it already. The point is, if you don't want to do it anymore, done. Let's close shop. But if you still want to continue, then we will come up with one solution and we will support you all the way.
Then let's do it.
I'm sorry, Chi's not here yet.
It's okay. So here's the plan. Mom, we've got the quotes for the fridge space rental.
Yeah, the good news is we are able to rent enough fridge space to store whatever we have here.
In the meantime, Auntie May Wan, you've confirmed the drying process of the okara?
Yeah, low temperature in the oven for a few hours, okay? Then I must stir all the time and can only do a bit at a time.
Which is why I've asked Rose to join us. She has generously offered us the ovens at our dinners, after hours, of course.
Enough, man. We have got so much stock.
Well, we can't save everything, but something is better than nothing at all. Unless Adinas is open to buying some okara off us. You know, offer your customers some vegetarian-friendly options.
Actually, among all our customers, we are well known for our meat dishes.
Oh. Well, Adina had some great okara recipes that we couldn't implement because it's more suited to a restaurant rather than a pop-up stall.
I'm open to suggestions.
That's all I ask. Great. So, Mom, confirm the fridge space rental. Rose, we'll sit here and talk about the recipes when Adina gets here. And Auntie May Wan, work out a schedule for trying all the fresh okara we have. Let's get to work, people. We can do this.
Okay.
Not bad. You know, I had many such days when I first started Shelley Holdings. But I told myself, come hell or high water, I will grit my teeth, suck it in, and sort it out. As a business owner, that's the kind of mentality that separates the men from the boys. You know, seeing you in action reminded me of myself. A little bit. You know, if you're really lucky, Everyday Soy might just live to fight another day.
Rose, the meeting already finished?
Yes, but the good news is that we are thinking of implementing some of your okra ideas to the restaurant.
I'm late for my meeting with Hock already.
How come you all took so long to come down?
You ask her. She's the one that took 2 hours just to decide what she wanted to wear.
I thought you said May Wan and Louis needed my help.
We still do, Chi. Remember for the okra recipes?
Of course. Zarin just wanted to get rid of me. After all, I'm so troublesome.
It took a lot of translating and a few overseas calls, but I managed to compile all the information you need into this spreadsheet.
Never mind, you hold on to this first. If I need it, I'll ask from you again.
Hock, I spent hours on this.
I want you to research. Help me buy a hamper. Something that will impress even the super rich.
Let me guess. For the chance.
They are my new family now. I want to intro myself to them properly. Make sure they accept me.
Yes, the problem's been sorted. Don't need to pressure the stupid okara supply anymore. Thanks.
So you were actually going to help Louis after all?
Mind your own business, May Wan.
Hiya, act so tough, talk so big. In the end, you still care about Louis enough to help his business succeed.
And you better keep your mouth shut.
You lied to me. You told me they needed my help.
Hey, Boo, they really needed your help. It's just that by the time we got there, the meeting was finished already.
It wasn't my fault I couldn't find my clothes. That day we rearranged my whole wardrobe without my permission.
Anyway, how was it? It's good to catch up with them, right? Don't you feel more like you're part of the business?
I'm part of the business. I knew it. You are trying to make them push me out. How dare you?
Why would I do that? I'm the one who's been trying to get you to go out of the house and do things rather than staying at home the whole day.
I won't believe anything you say anymore.
Every single thing I do is for her sake. And in the end, I still kena.
See it from a point of view. On one hand, she doesn't want to feel like she's useless. But then, she also knows that she has no choice but to depend on others.
I'm trying. I barely have any time to myself. And then I feel bad for wanting time to myself in the first place.
It's important to take that time, Zareen. A caregiver fatigue is a real problem. Try to be kind to yourself, okay? You go and rest, I'll go and check on her.
They think that they can just push me out of the business like that? The business that I helped them to start?
Che, I'm sure they're not.
Who's the one with the most experience running a business? More than 40 years, I've done it.
Yes, Che, I know.
You tell them I quit. Even if they come begging for my help, I'm not gonna help them.
Che, I'm sure this is all a big misunderstanding.
You're another one who got fooled by them. From now on, Everyday Soy is dead to me.
Daddy's never bothered inviting anyone I've ever dated. But we're married now, so I guess it's different.
Or is it because he finally realized how good I am to you?
I always knew he'd come around and see what I see in you.
Must be because I peeled the prawns so nicely for you.
Well, he's invited us to lunch again later, so you have another opportunity to show off your prawn peeling skills. Now we just need to work on your mother.
She's quite busy these days with a new business. Let's not cut her.